We are back here at the Food Bank of Waterloo Region with CEO Kim Wilhelm. And Kim, we are coming off the heels, of course, of the Oktoberfest Thanksgiving Day Parade. How did it do overall, and what's kind of happening right now here at the Food Bank as well?
Well, it was a beautiful day and our community was incredible. And we are so fortunate to have received 22,000 meals through the Thanksgiving parade. So thanks so much for our community for stepping up and helping our neighbors in need.
In terms of what else is happening here following that, what's pretty much been on the go?
Well, unfortunately, the news isn't good in that we're seeing about a 7% increase in those who are accessing food assistance in the month of September. 26,000 people accessed the food assistance program 53,000 times, and that was just in the month of September. We continue to see the rise of those who are struggling to afford the basics in life, especially food, and unfortunately, that means more and more people continue to access food assistance.
Now, of course, we're seeing so much great food that was donated over the parade, and in a minute, we're going to see what happens with all the sorting of this great food. But I want to first talk about that food assistance and the need that you're seeing in the community. If you could just give us some insight, a little bit further into the drive and the need that you're seeing throughout.
Well, the cost of living continues to be high. We're seeing about 1 in 3 children are accessing food assistance. Parents are struggling, even 2-income households. Just wages are not keeping pace with the cost of living, and that means that people are turning to other sources of where they can get food. And food isn't something that should be discretionary, but unfortunately it's turning into that. People are forced to make impossible choices each and every day, and whether they buy food or in some cases they're having to pick between food and medication, food and housing, food and a repair on a car that's going to get them to and from their job. And these are impossible choices that no one should have to make.
And what is next for the Food Bank?
Well, we're heading into a busy season. We're always looking for people to help us out through volunteering. As the weather gets colder, there's going to be a continued rise in those who are accessing food assistance. So again, we're asking the community to step up and help your neighbors in need.
Now, Kim, we want to know more about where people can find out information on how to make donations or about volunteering.
Well, the easiest thing to do is head over to our website at thefoodbank.ca, and there's lots of information there, whether you're looking to make a food or financial donation, or if you have extra time in your day and you can volunteer.
All right, this is one of 8 bins that were collected over the Oktoberfest Thanksgiving Parade. And Megan is joining us now because we're actually going to help pull some of these items and sort them. So what should we do? And actually, before we get into it, we're going to have a little bit of help. We've got Ashley here, of course, who you saw just moments ago. We've got Angie, Ray, as well as Emily joining us. So we're going to really be getting put to the test here. But what should we be mindful of, and maybe explain what we should be doing?
Yeah, of course. So like you said, we'll be sorting non-perishable donations that come in. So we're going to have 2 unloaders today. They are responsible for unloading the food up onto the table. And then it goes to our sorters, who are responsible for checking that each item has a best before date and an ingredient list. We want to make sure, obviously, that the food we're sending out is good for people to eat.
Awesome. And of course, to make it a little bit more fun, we've got 2 minutes on the clock. We're going to see how much we can actually sort within that 2-minute period. So we'll see how we do, and then you can rate us later, of course. So Ashley and I are going to be pulling some of these items. I know Angie, Ray, you're going to be pulling them and sorting them, putting them in the correct boxes too. So no pressure, right? No pressure. Okay, we've got set up here.
Okay.
We've got our 2 minutes on the clock, and we'll do a little countdown.
All right, I'll do the honors. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Okay. As quick as we can go, we were told.
Amazing.
All right. Checking those best before dates. Best sorting! The best sorting.
Now, of course, if that looked like a lot of fun, they're looking for 30 teams in January for the 10th annual Great Food Sort Challenge. Emily, tell me about it.
Absolutely. So we invite 30 teams into the warehouse to see who can sort the most amount of food in under an hour. All of our details can be found at thefoodbank.ca/events, and we are registering teams right now, so go on and check that out.
There you go, 30 teams needed. Make sure you get in and sign up while you can.